Alright you guys, welcome to another How to Improve On video. Today we're looking at Zarya.
We all have our jobs to do.
And Zarya is a pretty cool, I will not say tank because I don't think she's a tank, but a pretty cool warrior, in my opinion.
Battle commencing in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
I think that Zarya is best described as a hybrid character. It's not like she is, she's not multi-class like Varian is, but she's hybrid because she, if she takes enough damage, then she will be stronger to use her Qs with. But she's not really an offensive hero. Her strength lies with putting shields on allies and herself. But she is not that kind of arch tank or arch DPS or arch support, if you could say that. Of course she's not a support character, but her shields definitely count towards saving your teammates by protecting them with support-like abilities. She can deal a buttload of damage if she's allowed to. And she is definitely strongest against teams that has a lot of AoE type of damage, because you can control that type of damage. And this means that you can just shield up and walk into the AoE damage. Or if your teammates are being targeted by AoE damage, or hit by AoE damage, you can just go in and put a shield on your teammate. We're dying. Why try so hard? And our Abathur has a point, because we have a variant, so we don't really have a tank. However, we don't really have any damage either. So there was really no reason that we went so deep for it.
I will break you.
So the best way to play this game out would actually be to just play it really defensively. Because their power lies in playing really offensively. They have Varian, they have Kerrigan, they have Sylvanas, so that it would have made sense if we have just tried to defend as much as we could, and then let either Abathur or Murky do a lot of pushing. Because that would have left the enemy team with a choice. Do we want to have a strong golem, or do we want to defend our buildings? Sadly, this kind of hindsight won't help me in this game right here. all in all, it's a really peculiar team composition because Zarya is not meant to stand in the front line. She's meant to stand just behind the front line. So if you have the front line here and the back line here, you want to position yourself right here as a Zarya. Or maybe here. It really depends on where you want to put down your shields. If they, for instance, like they have here, a Zetallon, you want to defend your backline, well, then you want to stand in the middle so you can throw shields on your backline. But in general, it's a good idea to just be just behind your front line so that you can give shields to that.
Your golem is complete, but it is weaker than
one thing that is interesting about Zarya, you don't have to walk out of the way when a golem is trying to hit you with roots from the ground or trying to stomp you. You actually want to stand in it and put a shield on yourself, so that your beams and your attacks in general will be stronger. There's no other character in the game of which you want that, on which you have that kind of logic on.
your enemies fall before you.
Alright, so we're split pushed a bit, but we're still behind on XP, and
I will enjoy this. Show me what you got. Barrier activated.
I'm trying to stay behind, trying to see if I can get us to level 10, but I do not have a strong focus on the minimap, so I actually don't know if I am in grave danger.
Give me your best shot.
And as you can see, I overextended way too long. If I had left just 4 seconds earlier, I would have been safe.
Fort has fallen.
Again, hindsight is a cruel thing, of which you cannot learn immediately. Or at least not learn from.
Stirs within the mind. There's no turning back.
Another mistake that I'm making is that I keep forgetting that they have a Zetallon on their team, which lets him target me way too much. And I'm going back into the fight, even though that I know that they've just been 5 members of their team right there a second ago. I want to emphasize that Zarya is not a frontline character. She has to position herself behind a frontline character in order to be really efficient.
Time to go. Here we go. Ready for action. That torch now.
There are a series of issues that presents itself in this particular game, and you can learn a lot from it actually. Because our composition is Zarya, Lucio, Varian, Abathur, and Murky. We are having a huge problem. One, we don't have an efficient tank, one who can become the sturdy front line, unless Varian picks Taunt. If Varian takes Taunt, you don't have. Our team will not have damage enough. So our best chances to actually have won this game would be to stall it for as long as possible, in order to have our Murky become a tanky Murky. That would have been our strongest position, because then we would have Murky as our front line, Varian as our damage, and me to kind of shield them in whenever they need it.
Acknowledged. I'm on the attack.
And you can see again, I'm running away from the golem. There's really no need for me to do that.
I will enjoy this. Maximum charge.
You'll probably notice that how much we are running back and forth in order to collect these skulls. And that's because if Zetallon pops out of the blue, he can get the majority of the skulls. So it's really about just getting the majority right here and right now. We're doing pretty well right now, and just for the record, I'm theorizing about this particular setup and this particular map, because I can't remember if we win this fight or not. My gut tells me that we are not going to win this fight. However, it would be nice if we did. But it's always a good idea to say, well, what could we have done differently? And this is quick match, so there's not a whole lot we could have done differently. But there will always be something. And that's something we could have done was try to theorize how do we create a viable team for this particular setup. When I'm saying that it would be a good idea to stall, it's merely because this is a very, very small map, so it will be really hard to stall. But I think that would have been our best shot.
For now.
And now I find myself positioning myself as frontline again, because I am the one closer to the enemy team. So that was a misplay on my behalf. Sometimes you can think, well, if I just go behind them, then they won't see me coming and then we can kill him. Yeah, but I can see that the enemy team is moving towards that lane too. Which ultimately means that they will see me coming and they will kill me for it. So that was definitely a misplay on my behalf.
I am not a good loser. Acknowledged. Ready for battle.
I popped that a little early.
The minds of the witch.
Time to go. Handle this. Acknowledged.
I think that Zarya in general is really strong. I just don't think that she's not invincible. But you can make it harder to kill by taking the talent that allows you to absorb all your energy in order to
I will enjoy this.
in order to get a new shield.
Your enemy has destroyed a king.
Sylvanas have pushed our bot down.
I am returning to base.
Enemy slain. Hurry, the enemy is attacking your core.
Why not? Give me your best shot.
Another problem with our specific team is that we are split a lot. Murky is up at their fort trying to kill that. And we are trying, me and Bavarian and myself are trying to kill the enemy team. And Lucio is just joining our fight right there. So there's really not a whole lot we can do.
Looking forward to it.
If we had all agreed on going top
I was
and push in there, that might have been the solution. Or if we have all gone bot. Sadly, that was not how this played out.
And destroy your enemies.
So now they have an 84 golem versus our 16 golem, which they can kill in a split second. They are level 20, we're down 2 people for 10 seconds. And I'll be honest with you guys, this is not going to end pretty.
Your golem is weaker than your foes. Prepare your defenses.
I will break you. Ready for battle. Move on.
And this is where we are going to lose, because my teammates are having a team fight just about the camp location of our side of the map. And here's the deal. You want to join your team in what decision they have made. Because if you do something different, then they will definitely not succeed. And then it will be wasted anyhow. The problem was that my team was dedicated to have a team fight that would serve no purpose right here.
This land is beyond death. The golems will rise again.
A last thing, I'm just about to comment on that.
MVP.
And if you don't have any constructive to say, don't do it. Don't get salty. You won't be helping the situation, and no one walks away and say, "Ah, all right, I can do this better next time." But let's see if I can do it better the next time. So see you guys in a bit. Alright, you guys, we find ourselves on Battlefield of Eternity.
Look who it is. Now this ought to be fun.
We've got this.
The battle begins in
We're going for maximum
10
charge.
seconds.
Move out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We cannot tarry.
Looking forward to it. I am killed.
I feel like I had to be really honest with you guys. I have very mixed feelings about Zarya.
I will enjoy this.
But maybe not in the way that you guys think. I really like her in Heroes of the Storm. I think she is such a cool character. I think the kid is brilliant. I can't stand her in Overwatch. I really hate her. Not necessarily playing against her, but playing as Zarya is such a pain. She's not fun. She is not good, in my opinion. But in Heroes of the Storm, I can see that she fits into a place where she can do a lot of good work.
Why not?
I apologize, the clinging sound, that's the backside to playing this particular build.
Acknowledge.
Oh no! No.
Stronger than before.
1 second, that was all I needed. I needed 1 second. Oh well. We are halfway through our quest. It's a problem with... it's not really a problem, it's just a little nuisance. That when you pick this specific level 1 talent, you have a quest where you have to have over a half charge. Is that right? Buff 50 energy, yep. For 150 seconds. To those who are not very good at math, that is 2.5 minutes.
Time to go. Give me your best shot.
I move to new ground.
We have to defend.
I will enjoy it.
But we're being chased out. I can't remember what I tried. Yeah, I go for give him 20. Ouch, ouch, ouch! Yep. Oh. There was an invisible orb chasing me. What a shame.
Hurry, mortals! I move for the gates of heaven.
Coming. Probably try to hit that one. I didn't do anything. To be fair, I don't think he necessarily meant me.
That was not enough to kill a demon lord.
Alert enabled. I will pour in battle. Alert enabled. I will break you. Looking forward. Zarya.
But that one we need level 7.
Give me your best shot.
Out. Get out. I can't help it. We need
Falling back.
15 more energy. I think we're going for hit me.
Are you ready, heroes? We approach your position. I will deliver this realm from your corruption, Hellspawn.
Why not?
They are getting out. Kill him. Kill the.
It is
No! Yeah, I got the loser.
such daring.
Very good.
Handle this.
Think we will get this one.
We stand victorious.
Yeah, we're getting him.
Enemy
And
slain.
he's dead now.
You fight with skill and honor.
Duck.
Let the burning hells atone for their sins.
I will pour in battle. I am healed.
We need that one.
I've been
I think that we're going to take Graviton Surge. I'm getting out. He's hitting me. No! No! Thank you. No.
Resilience cannot be shaken.
Damn. We're getting torn apart.
acknowledged.
They have taken a fort.
Till the tank. Oh, that's an Urak.
Take the pain. For cover. Looking forward.
People are getting very aggressive in this game, and not towards the enemies, towards each other.
will break you. I will enjoy this.
That.
Handle. Duck. Get in there.
Get over here. Yeah. Yeah.
The forces of evil are mighty, but so are we.
Yeah, we shouldn't have fought there.
I am not a good loser. Why not?
I just think that the team is sending mixed signals because Samuro is saying, well, don't fight. Then he uses Blade Storm to fight them.
We close. I'm on the attack. Get in.
I'm dying.
Have courage, mortal. Hope remains.
I think I still have a bit to learn about Zarya, and to be quite honest, this is some behind the scenes. I haven't played that much Zarya this past week,
This makes perfect. Acknowledge.
and there's one reason for that, and that is I'm always playing tanked.
It was almost
Okay.
too easy.
Bring it.
And because of that,
Duck torture.
Cries of agony will echo.
because of that, I'm always playing tanked. I have tried to get out of my comfort zone and see if I can, one way or another, try to get some other heroes that I feel comfortable with. So I focused on the other heroes.
Ready for on the attack.
I am going with Pain Temporary.
Why not? Barrier activated.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I was stunned, so I couldn't use Pain Temporary.
Attacking our core.
But I guess we've lost this one right here. And that's not because I think you should, in general, say, well, we've lost. But our team lacks teamwork so hard that I have a tough time seeing how we're
Demon
going
will
to
need time to
manage.
recover.
Move on.
Our core is under attack.
Time to go.
Our keep has fallen.
I was born in battle.
It's like we lack the right sense of focus, and having such a team and being 3 levels behind is usually not a an indicator that you're going to win this.
I will reach your position shortly.
Alright. Are we actually turning this around?
I fight for the glory of the high heavens. The enemy slain.
You're covered.
Our core is under attack. I must retreat for now.
Zarya active. Time to go.
Well done, mortals.
I'm getting out.
Give me your best shot. I will enjoy this. I am healed.
Get over here!
Come on, amigo.
Zarya's on you. Go. Fire at will.
Let's drop the beast!
No!
Been slain. I seek better ground.
And last but not least, I'm really not strong. Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I probably did. I'm not a strong Zarya at this point. I think that she is awesome in this game, and I would really like to become better at her. But I just focused so much on some of the other characters, and that has paid off. That has really given me something that I can take with me into ranked mode. You haven't seen that yet, but the last two characters that I've chosen for this week has paid off big time.
I am not a good loser. Time to go. Why not?
Heaven's glory will end laws of hell.
People are so toxic. This right here, this is not fun.
Our core is under attack.
And I'm not talking about yeah.
Let's drop the beast!
I'm going for the gold mistake.
There's no joy to play with these kinds
We
of
will
people.
fight again.
I don't mind losing. I do mind losing because my team was toxic as fudge. But that was Zarya, and let me see. We need 3 tips for Zarya. Tip number 1. Try to position yourself so that you're always receiving damage, or that your teammate is receiving damage, so that you can shield them and power up. That is the key mechanic to Zarya. You need to take the damage, or have someone take the damage for you. Preferably both. An easy way to power up Zarya in the beginning of the game is to walk towards the enemy towers, put the W on yourself, and let the towers hit you for a lot. Because that's the easy way to do the maximum charge talent. And next thing is, now we have position in order to take damage. The next thing is how to position as Zarya in general, because Zarya is a ranged warrior, which means that she can take some damage. She cannot take a lot of damage. If her shields falter, she's dead. She's gone. So you want to be, if you have the front line here and the back line here, you want to be around here, so that you can hit with your beam and not take too much damage. And when they target you or try to make you take damage, you shield up. If your front line falters, they can push behind you. You can shield yourself up and give them a second to heal up. That's an ideal way to position yourself in a team fight as Zarya. Don't be the front line in the beginning, but if need be the front line in the second half of the team fight. Last but not least, know when to use Graviton Surge. You could also go for Expulsion Zone, but I really like Graviton Surge because it pulls everyone together and allows for some heavy AoE damage. If we had a mage, if we have Jaina for instance, Graviton Surge and Blizzard would be awesome. Plus, when Graviton Surge was about to end, you could put down a Ring of Frost, and boom, you have a wombo combo. So that's the thing. That's the 3 tips that I'm going to give you today. I hope that you enjoyed this game. I'm sorry about how this last game went. I think it could have gone better, but the problem you will always encounter is when you have one of those teams, you will not win. No matter how good you play, you will not win if your team is picking on each other, because they're using all that focus on calling names instead of actually doing something beneficial for the team. They get tilted, so they get unmotivated and unfocused, and it doesn't help anyone. It's quick match, so it's alright, but maybe not been the most exciting video for you guys. However, if you did like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, or subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me, so go do that, and I'll see you guys next time.